Okay, morning. The sun is absolutely beautiful. It's shining out there. It's cold, but it's lovely. Hi everyone. Yeah, just a quick word. I was up late last night. I couldn't sleep. I have a pain in my tooth. I'd say it's over stress, but yeah, it's kind of surreal. Like, you know, to have to pack a bag now again tomorrow and mosey on, you know. But yeah, I was just thinking to myself last night that you know, because I was after getting so many texts last night after the other live video. Jesus, Ange, will you not say anything? Will you just do it their way? And I couldn't do it, not in a million years. I believe the right way to do this is stand my ground. I can't bow down anymore. I just couldn't do it. It's not in me. But yeah, just to say thanks to everybody for their support. You know, I believe something good will happen. I believe we'll be able to figure this out together. I believe it's us that can do it. You know, because yes, morning, Jen. I'm going to prison over a picture. You couldn't write this stuff by. You literally couldn't. Hope you're doing okay, Jen. Send Oscar my love. Yeah, so just keep going, isn't it? Don't really know what to say. Yeah, it feels so sad for you. Yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad state of affairs in 2019 when you have to put up with this crap. It's a joke. It's literally a joke. You know. Love and light back to you. I think whatever's working is working. I think that maybe we're going to have to do another stunt in the prison for someone to listen. That's what you have to do. Because there's so many more people like me, so many more people trying to get justice, and I don't see anybody getting it, in fairness. I don't see any children coming home for Christmas, or I don't see any child's voice being heard, you know. Yeah, they want to prevent my evidence being read out in the court. That's their plan, because there's a couple of summonses gone into TUSLA and they're going to have to answer. You know, they're wanting me to sit in an office also, whereas I'm not. I want all correspondence done through writing, and I'll have it in black and white on a page, because they need to be held accountable for what they're doing. So yeah, if you shout loud enough, my motto anyway, because my son can't talk, so I'll talk for him. You know, I don't want my son at 13 and 14 and 15 having to run away and come look for me. You know, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how an agency here in Ireland can actually tear a family apart and destroy a 10-year-old boy. Just doesn't make sense. I just hope people are waking up. I hope people can see the bigger picture. If you look at it on the positive side, at least we are awake, the ones that are. Thank God I woke up 2 years ago, you know, thank God. And what a journey this was. What a journey, you know. Well, forcing, Jen, yeah, trying to get it to change. Yeah, I believe we can do it. Yes, Mairead. There's a good few apples in that barrel, I tell you that. Absolutely disgusting, every one of them. I'm just so disgusted with the whole system, the whole, with judges and barristers, the whole lot. They're absolutely shocking. My God, you should see these in play. These poor Kylie are sharks, all for a paycheck. So if anyone doesn't know them, I'm going to put up another post about them again. Poor Kylie's in Kilkenny. Feeding off our children. Government's feeding off our children. I just put up a poster earlier on as well. Child trafficking. Child trafficking. That's what they're doing. They're selling off our children, profiting off our children. No supports put in place for anybody. They'd rather destroy a family, rip the siblings from each other, pull them apart, than give any support. It's too much money to be made on the children, you know. So it's fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know, I'm disgusted, Mairead. Yeah, me too. No, it doesn't seem to be learning. Nobody seems to be learning anything, you know. But I know one sure thing, that I won't go down without a fight. I've never done what I was told anyway in my whole life. Never. And I don't intend to do it now, you know. And I am definitely not listening to 30-year-olds and social workers telling me who I can talk to, what I can say, what I can do, and then listening to their crap and their lies. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I really do. I go home most nights and I go into the bed and I actually say to myself, is this actually happening? How in the name of God did I get here? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Mental. Mairead, the judge is going to be honest. There's some good judges there, Mairead, but trust me, these are evil to the core, these people. They don't care. They have no hearts. They don't care. They don't care, you know. Just another number to them. Just more money, you know. So I'm fighting for my son, for his rights, for his voice to be heard. Hopefully now Brian O'Sullivan will come in. And this is what TUSLA wants to stop. They want to stop this on the 13th. They want to stop this because we have Gal, we'll have Brian O'Sullivan, and trust me, Brian O'Sullivan will get to the bottom of this. A 10-year-old boy within the space of 2 weeks can't turn around and say that he doesn't want to see his mother without being coerced or being brainwashed. Absolutely disgusting, vile people, to the foster carers, to TUSLA, to everyone who played a part in this. You know, I will not stop. I will not stop till he's home. I will fight tooth and nail. I'll scream in Mountjoy prison. I'll scream my way out to get my message out there. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, and if we hang in there and sit tight, great minds will come together, I think. I think they will. I think there's someone has to be out there that can help. There's somebody has some pull. And that's what I believe. You know. I actually I was thinking as well last night that I could channel some energy into the girls in the prisons, because it's very sad when you go into that prison, what you see, how they're treated. You know, I will miss my phone. I will miss that. But we sit tight. It's like a soap program now at the moment. Some older woman, a couple of them do ring me in the night or text me, and they only learned how to use the phone from this, you know, and they said, Angela, are you not going live tonight? And then some of them be asking you, how do you use certain things on the phone, you know? So it's you know, and I think for the older generation out there that are able to work the phone, I think it's a great outlet for them, you know. It's a great place for them to vent also. Good people, you know. So our young and our old in Ireland, just goes to show how you're going to be treated when you get older. It's that prime example, nobody wants you. Yes, he will, Jan. Brian O'Sullivan is independent and he will confirm that Child X was alienated and TUSLA facilitated it. Oh, nail on the head, Jen. Yeah. All they had to do was hand him back, because I tell you, they won't forget my name in a hurry. And that's one sure thing. And I won't forget my child, because I'll fight tooth and nail for him. Absolutely disgusting people. So I have bags under my eyes. I'm tired. I'm tired of the crap, the joke. We'll go up here now tomorrow and we'll face the music. See what our Irish judicial system has to offer. A good mother fighting for their child, because they're not taking any more crap anymore. One time I used to go in and I'd sit down and I'd be like a mouse, sick with worry. It's totally different today, totally different. So have a nice day, guys. Spread some love out there. Yeah, and justice for Child X. Miss him terrible. Miss him so much. Justice will be served. So I'll chat later. Mount Joy, because Angela Ray has been incarcerated in there again, and it's a total injustice, you know, and I feel I have to come here today and talk about this to the people that watch my channel. You know, Angela is being treated so badly. So, from my perspective, Angela Ray is being stoned. She's being crucified. She never said she was perfect. She never said ever that she was perfect. She made mistakes like everybody else. You know, we all make mistakes in life, and he without sin, he or she without sin, throw the first stone. And the way it is, you know, a lot of people, there's a lot of trolls putting her down, I believe, and, you know, we're all sinners. Now, this woman made her mistakes, and then she went along and she got the help that she needed. And she's clean. She doesn't use narcotics. She's strong. Very strong. And I don't know about you or anybody else, but from a Christian point of view, and I went to a Catholic school and I was taught very well by the nuns. I was given good, decent Christian values. And
one thing that always sticks in my head is the words of Jesus Christ when he said, "He without sin throw the first stone." So don't put this woman down. This woman is in here in Mountjoy today because she loves her child. She handed him over to a relative at a time when she was in a really bad place in her life. You know, she'd lost her partner. She'd been through hell and back. And she handed her child over to safe hands for that time until she could get her life together and then get her child back and reunite our little family, you know. And she adores that child, and she's in Mountjoy prison today for that, for loving her child, you know. And as a Christian, or no matter what religion you come from, you know, we cannot condemn this woman. She's been persecuted, you know. And as I was thinking about it, you know, they persecuted Jesus Christ before they took his life away. And what did he say? He said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." You know, and I wish Catherine the poem would just sit down and think about that one, you know. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. You know, she just didn't know at that time what the consequences of all of this would be. But you know something? Maybe this was meant to happen. Because there's something really wrong in our society today when they lock up a mother for nothing else, only loving her own child. You know, that's an injustice. That's a total injustice. You know, and the people who are doing this to her, you know, as a Christian, I'm going to pray for you. I am going to pray for you. You know, because maybe you even don't know what you're doing. You know, it's Christmas, and this woman should be at home for Christmas with her child, not being persecuted in Mountjoy prison. This is torture. To torture that woman like that. You know, I can only speak from the heart. I'm not an expert on politics or anything like that. Who is? They don't teach us anything like politics in school. But in your heart of hearts, you know when something is wrong. And this is wrong. So wrong. How can you... I watched the videos with Dee and Gemma and Angela that night. She was just sitting in the restaurant having something to eat and a cup of tea after a long day, being persecuted in courts and being accused and fingers pointed at her. And how the woman deals with this is... She's unbelievable. She's a superwoman. And she's not going down. You can try to knock her down, but each time you do, she gets back up. And she's a fighter. And Angela, I don't know if you have your phone in there. The chemtrailers made the sign of the cross for us outside Mountjoy today. Sign of the cross, that'll help us. I don't know if you can see it. We're just laughing. But yeah, we're all here and the crowd is getting bigger. It's getting bigger. And Angela, I don't know if you watch my videos, but I'm out here, Momo's out here, the yellow vests are out here, and we love you, Angela, we love you. You know, you're loved. Never forget that, Angela Ray. Would you like to say something on behalf of Angela? Angela? Just one thing. It's not live, it's not live, so.
Well, kid.
You're looking well. I saw you at the homeless march the other day, brother, with your flag.
I had to.
This man is a real trooper, you know. He's a real warrior, and he's.
I know Angela long. At home in TUSLA and all with Angela.
That's right, you were.
This is down in Google.
That's right.
Disgrace will carry on in this country.
What do you feel? Isn't she being stoned?
Oh, stop.
Stoned, crucified.
And we have TDs ripping the country off, and nobody's doing nothing about it. Pure fraud. If we done that now, we'd be locked up in the jail with her.
That's right.
And I said it. One fella walks away with £50,000.
Yeah, what was that guy's name? What was that guy's name?
Doherty. He walked around and he resigned that night. after going in and saving the other Murphy from, Murphy was his name.
Murphy?
Yeah.
And he stole money, did he? He
claimed it off.
Claimed it? Isn't that... But isn't that fraud? Isn't that stealing? That's stealing. And is he going to prison?
No, that's
so there's one set of rules for them.
And you have Charlie now looking for to bring in hate speeches and the whole lot. And he's one of the most corrupt little lads going, that man.
Right.
He bullied everybody down in that where he is.
Yeah.
And he's the Minister for Justice. And he's letting them take his robbers every year for years.
Yeah.
Doing nothing but robbers.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace.
Do you think there's an awakening now of the Irish people?
Yes. I had it on this morning on Facebook. I said, let's start it again. Get another march in Dublin.
That's
and
right.
Close it down.
That's down. Exactly.
The whole lot. Kids sleeping on the roads.
Do you think we should do that on a Saturday or?
No, working days.
When the government are in there, when they're in there.
Everybody's there, and it affects them all then.
Right.
Because if you shut down the town in the middle of the week, everybody's going to complain. But if you do it on Saturday, nobody cares.
Right.
Because everybody is half work.
Okay, I did wonder about that one. Yeah.
During the week and just shut it down.
So another homeless march, wasn't it so empowering?
Yeah. Oh, brilliant, fantastic.
Yeah.
Everybody should come out and get involved in
Now
it.
there was one or two other political parties who tried to hijack that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about them that day.
No.
It was about the people who are homeless, living in pubs and kids in hotels. And children eating from cardboard boxes off the street, but they tried to make it about them. People before profit, you tried to make that about you that day.
Oh, yes,
and RTE were waiting for you outside the Dáil because you're fakes. Your fake news was waiting for the fake opposition.
And the yellow vest got blamed on all the trouble.
No.
Yellow vest, all the trouble.
Was there trouble?
Never.
Nah, there was no trouble. No.
You see, they tried to put blame and push it onto somebody else.
There was no trouble.
It
was actually a great day to be Irish, and we were all together in it.
Yeah.
You know, I met members of the LGBTQ community, and they said, we really are on your side. They're confused. And I said, well then just carry an Irish flag and stand with us.
Stand with us rather than against us.
Yes, don't be against each other.
Oh, this is it.
They're confused. They're young. God love them. Lovely girls and fellas.
Get everybody in this time.
We're all in this together.
Yeah. And this is it. I mean, to see a child sleeping on the street.
Exactly.
It's a disgrace. If God forbid all harm, if any of them children die on the streets of Dublin, they'll have a riot on their hands.
Hopefully.
And they'll be the cause of it.
And
they deserve all they get.
Well, that better not happen. If that happens.
God forbid that it happens, there'll be more than this town. And it's a disgrace. They should be brought in front of the humane courts.
Exactly.
And
yes.
It's disgraceful to see people sleeping on the streets at this day and age in Ireland.
In a so-called first world country.
It's a disgrace.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll just carry on. That's all.
We'll carry on fighting. In the only way we can, and the yellow vests are always around, they're always here, and they're very peaceful. They're just a great bunch, and come up to Mountjoy please and support them, and support everybody is here, because we're here for Angela. Give everybody a fair crack. And like I say, Angela Ray, we're all sinners. We are all sinners, every single one of us, and he without saying trouble.
Stand up for common law, because common law makes common sense, and that we were all falsely educated that sovereignty was money, and sovereignty is us, the people. We were all born sovereign, and we were falsely educated that sovereignty was money. And I'm here with the land flag, the only land flag.
So this is the land flag.
With St. Patrick's 8-pointed star.
Okay, St. Patrick's 8-pointed star.
Guarantees protection on your property, your land, and the black line is very important because that's our military that protects us from the pirates.
So if people want to research this, what would they type into?
United Tribes flag.
United Tribes flag. Google that, everybody, and educate yourself about this.
And it's only €5 on eBay.
€5, right?
If you want one on eBay, type in United Tribes flag.
Great.
And
great.
You have this, you're protected under common law.
Wow, I'm going to learn more about this. And what do you think of what's happening to Angela Ray in this What do you think about this?
Criminal corporate thugs and governments, provisional governments that run our pirate system. The pirate court systems, that it's not a court, it's a foreign vessel on the land run by pirates. Just look at how they dress up in their pirate uniforms and their black and white.
In the courts.
And they think putting the robe on their head protects them, that God can't see what they're doing.
Yes.
So,
and yeah, I often wondered that. It looks like a British judicial system. It doesn't look like anything that should be in the Republic of Ireland.
The root of all evil came from Westminster, right across Europe. All evil came from Westminster Parliament.
And we're still living under those rules, and we shouldn't be. As a true republic, we shouldn't be. We've
all seen on TV what's happened with the royal family now are being brought up for paedophilia.
Yes.
And in less than 12 months, they're going down.
Really?
They no longer have control of the Navy in Britain.
What? Oh my God.
The Navy in Britain is now under America's control.
Really?
And
so do you think that Andrew is going down?
Definitely.
Really?
And the rest of them.
And the rest of them. Oh my God. So do you see great hope for our future?
Yeah, and anyone who carries this flag will be protected.
So should we, I have the Irish flag outside my house, should we have this flag hanging outside of our houses as well?
For common law.
For common law?
And to protect us from the pirates that run the court systems.
Wow!
So all the pirates that run the court systems are...
So Angela Ray is locked up right now?
Under treason.
Under treason?
And the pirates that run the court systems.
Oh my God, this man is so knowledgeable.
And I never learned how to read or write. I got my education because I wasn't falsely educated. I never went to college.
Right. And you weren't brainwashed into leftist ideology.
And I picked this all up myself from friends on YouTube. And
self-educated, the best way to be.
And
what's your name, brother?
Paul Brown.
Paul. This is Paul. And he's such an interesting guy. Do you have a YouTube channel, Paul?
I'm open on Facebook, and people tell me you have an answer for everything.
Okay, so tell them your name and your Facebook.
Paul Brown on Facebook. And
everybody should follow this guy, and you could learn so much. Well, I've learned an awful lot today, Paul. It was a pleasure to meet you.
And the only true channel that speaks true news is Russia Today.
RT Television?
Russia Today.
Oh, just Russia Today, not the one with the RT, is it?
No.
Right, Russia Today.
RTD here in Ireland is just a government propaganda.
Okay, so don't watch RT. Watch Russia Today, people.
True news.
True news, Russia Today. My name is Kathy Paul. A pleasure. It's such a pleasure. And I've met you a few times, and your hands are freezing. We never really had a chat. And you're so interesting. So everybody follow this guy on Facebook and follow the news channel that he's just told you to follow. And I think hang your Irish flags outside.
The Irish flag system.
And this flag.
The green, white and orange was brought in 1920 by the French. It was brought into Ireland. The green is for St. Patrick, and the white was for peace, and the orange was for King William of Orange, who was buried in the north of Ireland.
Yes.
And the star is all St. Patrick, and the blue is for the sky and the sea, and the black is our military, what protects us from evil.
Right.
The evil pirates that run our court systems with their foreign vessels on the land.
Wow.
So all flags are Admiralty law, meaning dead at sea.
Right.
So the reason they say in court all